The Borla Attack Catback exhaust with black tips is available for the 2015 or newer 5-liter F-150 owner who's looking to pick up the absolute loudest catback available on the market with a huge upgrade over the factory sound, while also getting the highest quality materials and construction with a split rear exit. Now the installation isn't too hard, but it might require one small cut to the extension pipe in the kit depending on your bed length and cab size. Either way, I'm giving it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and I'll talk more about that later on. First things first, let's break down the sound this catback puts out. Now, as you heard from our sound clips, this is a no-joke kind of system. The startup is a loud bark, and the idle has a very noticeable rumble. Once you get going on the street, it's definitely a head turner, but at wide open throttle, it's extremely aggressive, very noticeable, and easily one of the loudest catbacks on the market. The Attack, or acoustically tuned applied kinetics technology, is built into the muffler, which basically was created to keep perfect sound clarity at louder volumes and a deeper tone. Now it's got some rasp to it for sure, but this technology also helps to keep interior drone to a minimum. Now overall, I'm definitely giving it the full 5 out of 5 on our loudness meter. This Borla option, along with all of the other exhaust pieces they offer, is a hands down highest quality material available and the best construction on the market and in the category. Now, they're also alongside brands like Cooks and Stainless Works, but obviously this one's going to be at the top as well. Now, this option is fully welded, has mandrel bent 3-inch 304 stainless steel tubing from head to toe, inside and out, and it's extremely strong, which is another huge upgrade over stock. Now, the stock option, although durable, won't hold up as long as this one will, especially if you're planning on hitting the trails or if you live in wintry weather areas seeing a lot of road salt. Now the same goes for aftermarket options that are made from 409 or aluminized steel. They just won't hold up as long as this one. This option also has 4-inch huge black powder coated dual tips that will split under the truck and exit through the rear bumper, exactly why it's called a split rear exit. The Attack muffler offers a 3-inch inlet with a dual 2¼ inch outlet, and internally was built for the highest decibel level allowed for a street legal muffler while avoiding distortion, as I mentioned earlier. Since this is one of the better quality systems, the pricing is set right around the $1,100 range for the full catback, which, look, I get it, it's pretty steep. But if you're looking to get the best of the best, then the price is well worth it because you know what you're getting here. Now there are other Borla options available like the Stinger S-Type, which produces an aggressive sound with a deeper, not as loud tone. There's also the Touring, which is much mellower, quieter rumble, something that offers a slightly better growl than stock. Now there's a sound fitting every preference you may have, but if the volume is what you're looking for, this is definitely going to have it. The installation, like I mentioned in the beginning, may require a single slice to the extension pipe included in the kit, depending on your bed length and wheelbase package, and all of that is detailed completely for you in the manual included in the kit, if that stage is required. Other than that, it's a direct bolt-on install, getting 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter here, so it's very straightforward. You want to have a simple ratchet and socket on deck to get the job done, as well as maybe WD-40 for the bolts and hangers, but that's about it. If you do need to cut, you'll want to have a Sawzall or something you're comfortable using on hand. The first thing you want to do is unbolt and loosen the clamp at the stock muffler and remove the muffler inlet pipe. Slide the muffler and tailpipe toward the rear and out of the isolators, where you might want to spray some WD-40 in case they're being a little stubborn. From here you can install your Attack muffler piece and the proper mid-pipe extension and clamp it down. The tailpipes will connect to the other end of the muffler and work their way back to their split rear exit style. The tips are already welded to the pipes coming out of that muffler. Once everything's bolted down and torqued, you are good to go. Well, just to wrap things up here, if you're the owner of a 2015 or newer 5-liter F-150, you might want to check out the Borla Attack Catback exhaust with the black tips and the split rear exit design, which of course you can find right here at AmericanTrucks.com.